What's up, guys? This is Lord's Lair, your source of out-of-this-world gaming and reviews, back today again to give you, guess what? An out-of-this-world review. And this is what it is right here, the Deadpool 2-pack with Negasonic. And I'm going to give you some articulation and some box art on this character, including a barcode and all that jazz. You know how this goes down. So, looking right at box art, looking at them in package, they look pretty good. Deadpool looks really, really great. And Negasonic, I'm not crazy about so far. As soon as we open her up, I'll get a little bit better acquainted with her, if you will. I guess we'll see how she looks then. But box art. So, just like the Cable and the Domino, they have silhouettes on both sides of the box, just like the characters. And on the back, the big silhouettes. And looks like Deadpool's marked the names out again, put their code names. Then on top, the Deadpool sticker over the X-Men logo. So I'm going to crack them open, see what we think here, give you some comparisons. So this is all of them stood up right beside each other. As you can see, Deadpool has his hand around Cable there because he absolutely loves Cable. And Cable's kind of annoyed. And Domino's standing over here. Awesome figure. All of these are fantastic. Negasonic, honestly, was probably the biggest letdown. I just think they could have done a little bit better sculpting on that one. And I wish that Mr. Deadpool over here would have had a calf swivel. Same with Domino. Although, Cable did have a calf swivel, if I'm not mistaken. So, no problem there. Yeah, he's the only one that had a calf swivel out of the group. So, out of package here, Negasonic does not look as bad as I originally had thought. It's just kind of sucky that these yellow parts on her are not textured. I really thought they'd be textured. They could have used a little more sculpting on this figure. So that's my only issue with her so far. The head sculpt looks on point, awesome. They even gave her a little stud, a little nose ring. Although the nose ring is very, very small, it's there. And I don't know if you can see it, but she does have a stud on her ear there too. You can tell the different lighting there. So, down to articulation on this figure. She does have a ankle rocker here. And then comes up to a calf swivel, a double jointed knee. Then a thigh swivel. She does not have a waist swivel. There you go. As with most female characters, they do not have waist swivels. She does have the rocker though. And then she has a single joint at the elbow there. The accessories that she came with, as you can see, are these flame up effects. She came with alternate hands, 2 fist hands, and then 2 open hands just like this. Give you a closer look at that head sculpt there because the head sculpt does look really good. They did really good with the head sculpt. I'll give them that. We're going to move on here to Deadpool, and then I'll give you some size comparisons with both of them. But move her accessories out of the way, and we're going to move big bad boy Ryan Reynolds Deadpool over here. Now, first glance, I've not played with it yet. Super, super pleased with this figure. My only complaint about this one is that we did not get a Ryan Reynolds head. That's, is what it is. But as you can see, I'm going to give you a little closer look here. They did really well. Like all of the sculpting, the satchels on the sides. Another little problem I have with it, personally. They gave him these guns here, but they don't remove. Although you can remove them, it does break them when you remove them. Those are actual guns that look a lot like what he uses in the movie. And they gave us some of these guns right here, which, in my opinion, do not look very real. But, nonetheless, looks really good. All the satchels and everything. And on his back there, he does have the sheath for his swords. And then the head sculpt is really nice on this as well. Did not think we would see this figure. I really did not think, with it being rated R and how rated R it truly is. I'm really happy to see it, though. I want to put his accessories on him here, let you guys see that. His katanas are very, very thin, I feel like, compared to the rest of them that I have, although I've not got any of the others out yet. I feel like they are very, very thin. And then he does come with a little knife for his boot knife. Goes right down in there. And then he comes with the 2 guns that I showed you. Although right now he has a fist hand and an open hand here. He did come with alternate hands. The katana holding hands with the silver backing on his hand, silver guard there. Which in the movie it was more of a gray, not silver. But whatever. This is actually a pistol holding hand with the silver on there as well. You get one of those for each side that I just mentioned. And then you do get a fist and the open hand for each side too. But they have black backs, not silver. And then the last accessory here, probably the funniest for sure. He comes with a little unicorn here. So, down to articulation on Deadpool here. He does have a ankle rocker. And then he does not have a calf swivel, which is a very unfortunate, but is what it is. And we do have a double joint at the knee. Although the top does not. There we go. Double joint at the knee. And then he does have a thigh swivel, a waist swivel, an ab crunch, and then a double joint at the elbow as well. And then as far as how far back the head will go, not very far, unless I'm just unless I'm having another problem like the Shaquilla or Shikala, however you say her name. Although I see the problem now that I have it off. This is that new peg. I'm not crazy about it. They say that it gives it more expression, kind of like you can tilt it to the side and stuff. So instead of now it just being straight up like that, you can kind of tilt it to the side like, oh. But you know what? I'm not a fan of the new peg. But anyway, so all the way up at full tilt and all the way down at full tilt. And I'll give you that on her as well. Range of motion on her head is full tilt and full tilt. And her peg is actually the old peg. And if you're wondering what the old peg was compared to the new peg, just look at the Deadpool one that I just showed you. And then look at that one. That is the old one. The good one, if you will. That's what everybody likes compared to Mr. Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds' new one here. But that is it for Deadpool and Negasonic 2-pack. They look fantastic, and I'm very, very pleased to have them in my collection. Like I said, I never thought in a million years we were going to get a Deadpool figure, much less the Negasonic, the Cable, the Domino. But I hope you guys liked this review. Like seeing them all together there. And if you did like this video, could you give me a like, please? And if you liked it enough to show your friends, give me a share. Subscribe if you will. Thanks a lot for watching Lord's Lair, your source of out-of-this-world gaming and reviews.